dressing to just make my salad. Just got some classic ranch, some chicken fajita, stuff that I use, little chicken strips, just some eggs that I'm gonna boil, fresh jalapeno I'm gonna cut up, sharp cheddar cheese, and some classic iceberg lettuce. That is all I use on my salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepared, and I'll be right back. So that's what it looks like before I put any dressing on it. I got my chicken, got my shredded cheese, my jalapenos, and my eggs. So I'm gonna put some ranch on it and show you guys. All right, guys, so we got our ranch dressing on that thing, looking all good. So we about to eat, y'all. I really didn't want to make this too long of a video. It was just some chicken strips that I threw in the oven. Y'all know how to boil eggs and put a salad together, so let's get ready to eat. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Virgo Queen T, and I am back with another video. So today, y'all, I got me a nice salad that's done my way. I got some iceberg lettuce, some shredded chicken strips, or whatever you prefer, some jalapenos, some shredded cheese, and some eggs. I just like my salad simple and plain. Got me some ranch and just a bottle of water, y'all. Trying to eat a little healthier today. I left a clip in the beginning of the video, but if you didn't see that, look at that bad boy right there. Beautiful, beautiful salad. So yeah, how y'all doing today? I already said my grace on camera, y'all, so we just gonna get it in. I'm gonna take a couple of bites, then I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what your girl want to talk about today, because baby, I am so hungry right now, y'all. I am hungry. I am hungry. I am hungry. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm hungry. Yes, hungry. I haven't ate anything since like maybe 8 o'clock this morning. I don't know why I do this to myself. Oh yeah, this stuff is good. But yeah, y'all, I ain't really do much today. I've been in the house chilling, catching up on some shows. Trying to relax my mind. I was a little agitated earlier, but I'm good. No sweat, no sweat, no sweat. No, y'all go get y'all a nice salad. Cause this salad is divine. And I love ranch. Ranch is one of my favorite things. I love ranch. As far as sauce goes, I love ranch. I could eat ranch with anything. It's so good. I don't like Italian and vinaigrettes and all that. I don't like that stuff, y'all. Why? I don't know. I have not one clue. But it's just like, it's not my thing. I really don't like it. So today, I want to talk about 5 things that you think holds a relationship together. And y'all can leave in the comments, you know, what is your personal suggestions, or what you think hold relationships or marriages together. What would be 5 things that you feel that holds it together? So y'all do in the comments, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think. My 5 tips, just being married in like 2 weeks. My 6-year wedding anniversary is coming up. So trust me, I know a couple of things that it takes, you know, just to have a healthy marriage in general. But before that, y'all, I know this look good. Go make y'all one, please. It's so good. So yeah, like I said, I'm about to give 5 tips that I feel from my own experience, not anybody else's, 5 things that can keep a healthy, long-lasting relationship or marriage. Like I said again, disclaimer, these are my own views, my own thoughts on this subject. Wow. Something so simple can be so delicious and so fulfilling, y'all. It's ridiculous. So my first tip is communication before anything. Because you could trust the person, you can so-called love a person, but if you have communication issues and you cannot communicate with somebody, you feel like you pretty much talking to yourself a lot, then that's a problem. Because people like to be heard, and that's both parties, men and women. You want to feel like you're being heard, you know, not just ignored, or you feel like, I can't talk to my spouse because XYZ. That's not healthy. You have to be able to communicate, because that would just, it would just put you in a place, or you won't be attracted to that person, or you will always feel like you can't talk to that person, or you just feel like you want to give up because you can't communicate with them, no matter how good you feel like they are to you or whatever. Communication is huge, huge in a marriage or a relationship. Now, y'all, this might be a little messy, but y'all know how I roll. Excuse me, I am talking. I ain't been on here 5 minutes and started. So yeah, that's number 1. Number 2 is trust. How can you love somebody that you don't trust? That makes no sense. You can't love somebody you don't trust. That means you lusting over that person, but you don't love them. Because love is pretty much giving yourself fully and wholeheartedly until you're given reason. You know? It's not a good feeling to be with somebody and you feel like they always watching you, or you feel like, you know, people have these expectations but they're not doing their part, you know? So you have to be able to trust that person until you got facts or receipts, because without that, we be out here looking crazy, you know? And who wants to do that? Trust is a big, big deal breaker in a relationship, because just the feeling of knowing that somebody don't trust you is so uncomfortable. Seriously, it will stress you out. And let me tell y'all something. Don't think what I'm talking about, it has no relation into my marriage. I'm just giving my experience and my judgment, you know, since I've been married, or since, you know, just being in relationships in general. It's just things that you learn that you could bring into a healthy relationship and into your marriage to make it work. So that's number 2. Number 3, finance. And that's a big one. Nobody, neither a man or a woman that works a full-time job, wants to be with somebody that cannot bring anything to the table. I'm sorry. some people have different views. Some people's views are that, okay, a man supposed to pay all the bills and a woman that, no. I don't care what nobody say. A man wants somebody that could, no matter what you're doing, or y'all both could be working at Burger King, fine and dandy. But as long as you getting a man, woman, and you providing for your household, it helps. And like they say, 2 incomes is always better than 1. Because you don't want to feel like, oh, I have to rely on this person to do this, or I have to ask this person to do this constantly, or that person constantly feeling like, oh, well, dang, I always got to pay the bills. They don't do nothing but sit around, blah, blah. And let me tell you, ain't nothing cute about it. Because if push came to shove and that relationship don't work out, one of y'all stuck. Because it's some men that's sitting home nowadays. But one of y'all stuck. Because if one of y'all ain't working, how you gonna move if the relationship don't work out and that person decide, well, I don't want you here no more? Where you going? Where you going? So that's why it's always important to, you know, talk finances and, you know, and not only that, just to be on the same page with each other, you know, about what's being taken care of, what's not, what y'all got the budget, what y'all got to go out with. You know, all that stuff is important, because when you don't, y'all gonna be constantly arguing about who doing what doing who, and everything else. It will lead to arguments that don't even have anything to do with finance. Who's gonna be arguing every day? For the birds. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Talk about credit. What debt you have when you come into it, especially if you're going into a marriage. Before then, y'all should talk about that debt you have and all that. And if a person is willing to accept what you got going on, that's fine. But be able to communicate about it, because finance ruin a lot of people's happiness. You know, sometimes people get in situations where they might just happen to lose their job and it's not even their fault. You know, stuff happens. So that's why that's important, so y'all can have a backup plan, or, you know, try to figure it out, you know. Because with one person pulling all the weight, it's just going to turn into an ugly situation real fast. No matter how much a person say they love you, when it comes to stuff like that, people change. They shouldn't, but people do. You know, it's horrible, but it's the truth. So I'm just saying, it's something. Dang, that's a VIRGO jalapeno. But that's something you gotta, you know, be prepared for or have the answers to. So, you know, you can know what y'all doing. Sorry, y'all, I'm not playing at my side. I'm trying to get this jalapeno. Because when everything on the fork together, you got some chicken, you got some egg. Girl, that thing be busted. The next thing, if you have kids, whether they separate together, that's number 5. Because, especially when, you know, kids will try to pull you apart. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Because they're just innocent and they feel like, well, I'm gonna go ask mama. If mom say no, I'm gonna go ask daddy, and daddy don't know, then and it goes back to the communication. There's no communication, so y'all both looking at each other stupid. Then y'all get in an argument about dumb stuff because the child saying one thing to one parent and the other parent ain't communicating with the other parent, so it all becomes one big mess. I heard this a long time ago. You got your kids for 18 years, but if you committed and you love that person and you want to be together forever, they're going to be gone while y'all sitting up here arguing. You're not going to stress my marriage out or my life. And like I said, now when it comes to just boyfriend and girlfriend, then that's something different. You have to listen to your kids, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now that's not healthy for these kids. And, you know, like I said before, we seen that all over the news. But if you're in a committed married relationship, y'all got kids, the Bible saying you two are one. And I just have my own different opinions on that. But we have to be in tune with one another. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get to. Because when you're not in tune, you're going to be arguing. I'm dropping stuff. Y'all know. There you go. Oops. I did it again in my Britney Spears voice. Oops. I did it again. I'm always dropping stuff. But yeah, y'all. The last thing on it is religion. And everybody in the whole world, we all have our different beliefs on religion. Me and my husband have the same beliefs, so thank you, Jesus, that, you know, we agree upon that. But you got some relationships out here that women are with men that have a whole different upbringing or a whole different religion. And same as men, they give a woman and their religion just don't clash, or somebody don't believe in religion or something. That's hard. It's a constant battle because one person believe this, one person believe that, and it will make you clash because y'all can't come together and get to a higher level spiritually with one another because you don't believe in the same thing, you know? And granted, some people figure it out. So like I said, this is my own opinion on it. I'm with somebody who believes in the same thing as me, which is Christianity. So, you know, and that's just what that is. So y'all, those are just my 5 tips on keeping a healthy marriage or relationship, because those are the 5 most important things that could either make or break a relationship. Trust me. So, you know, everybody don't know. You know, everybody don't have somebody to talk to know these things, or, you know, somebody went and, you know, had this conversation when they was younger or know about these things. So, sometimes people have questions that go unanswered. And sometimes people just want to know from people that have experience, you know, how does that go? Or, you know, because I've had questions asked, you know. So that's why I wanted to get on here and talk about that today, because what I will say is no relationship is perfect. No marriage is perfect. Oh, excuse me. And y'all don't be on here letting people think, oh, y'all been married for so long, it's all flowers and rainbows and roses all the time, and y'all just skipping and hopping and walking down the street holding. No. A real relationship or marriage is going to take one sacrifice. You have to, each person has to sacrifice a lot of themselves, because you 2 different people coming into something. You have to make a sacrifice. It might be something this person don't like that the other person like, but y'all have to agree to disagree and still be able to keep it together. So it takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of communication, a lot of trust. It takes a lot. Marriage is not easy, but it can be very worth it if you give yourself to the right person and you have somebody that's on the same level as you. Because when you're not equally balanced with somebody, this person's mind is here, your mind is here, or your mind is, you know, here, and this person's mind is here. It ain't gonna work, y'all. It has to be a balance for 2 people to actually come together, love each other, take flaws and all, be with each other, do thick and thin, no matter what, through it all. That's a real commitment. And it's not easy because it's something that comes with everybody that gets into a relationship or a marriage. We all come with some kind of baggage. So you have to be able to take that, zinc that baggage together, and make something work. And if you're not a person that's willing to do that, then don't jump into nothing serious. Because a lot of the times people are here getting married for all the wrong reasons and don't know exactly the work that you have to put in. Marriage is work. It really is. Yes. 9 times out of 10, you can have more happy than sad. But you have sad days. You have mad days. You have days where you don't want to be dealt with. You don't want to deal with your husband. You don't want to deal with your wife. But it's not like, okay, I can't stand them. I don't want to be with them. And maybe sometimes you have that situation. Not in my case. That's not what I'm saying. So let's clear that. Just in general, just be honest and truthful. You have to find a balance. Because you got people out here that just want to be with this person because they can provide them this or give them that. It's nothing genuine about it. And love takes genuine sacrifice, genuine compassion, genuine trust. You know, it has to be genuine. And yeah, you're going to get in arguments. Yeah, you're going to fight. Yeah, y'all going to scream. But at the end of the day, does those 5 things come into play that make you say, you know what? It is so worth it. I know this person genuinely loves me and will give everything to me and will just ride or die for me, has been by my side through it all. That's what you want. That's what we're all looking for and we're all seeking. If you're seeking pure happiness and you want to be happy every day and you want him to bring you flowers or her bring you flowers and candy and cook every day and all that, sis, bruh, that's just not reality. People are tired. We work. We have kids. Things come into play. But I'm not going to get too deep into it because I'm going to bring my husband on here. And we're going to have a conversation about this. Because we just like for young married couples to know that it's okay to love. To be okay to say things happen. We get mad. We're not 100% perfect. But we love one another. Genuinely. And we can help other couples know that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's so vulnerable. It's okay to give yourself, you know, because sometimes we are stuck in our own ways that we don't want to give 100% of ourselves. And you have to be willing to do those things in order to make something work. But like I said, I'm not going to get too in depth with y'all. I cleared that plate, y'all. Cleared it. That was so good. I'm so full. But like I said, I'm going to bring my husband on here again, y'all. And we're going to have a discussion about this. My husband is very animated. So if or when we make this video and he talking, sometimes he say things. He not trying to be funny. He just animated like that. But we're going to give y'all some real tea and scoop on marriage and sacrifices and different things like that. And we're not talking about no sacrifice for your life and all that crazy stuff. We're just talking about loving someone. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that beautiful salad. Go get you some. I'm about to sign out and I will see you guys next video.